Good to go. Just a second, guys. I'm opening all sorts of things I don't need to be opening at the moment. So good afternoon. I did take a bit of time this morning to get up to 700 trades. And now we continue the next 300. I've done all my little do's and around the house. Stella's been walked. Hi, James. So she's good for the day. Hi, G Ranch. It's good to see you both. So let's do 300 more Rattata trades today. And maybe I'll get lucky and get a shiny out of it. That'd be nice. Move my pointer off of my screen here. No, come on. Quit it. I hate it when you do that. So if either of you guys are in the U.S., well, I know James isn't in the U.S., but G-Ranch, if you're in the U.S. and you're gonna be hit by the big Arctic blast coming down, stay warm. Gotta laugh at my dad. He's watching videos on his phone, but also has a movie playing on TV, so he needs background noise for his background noise. Why am I getting a dink? I don't need a dink. Oh. Yeah. Well, I know we're getting another big bout of cold air. I won't get it as bad because I'm fairly well in the south, but it's still going to be pretty cool here the next few days. Oof, we had 9 last weekend. So you beat us by a couple of inches. Thankfully, though, it got pretty warm this week and most of it melted, and then it rained a little bit last night, which helped get rid of some more of it. Need to sit down and play Blue eventually. Need to hook up my Nintendo and check and make sure my copy of Blue will still play. Actually, I think I have a Game Boy in my Minecraft box. So it's been like the last week thinking that the Executor raids, the Alolan ones and Scarlet and Violet were 7-star and they're not, they're 5-star raids. It's like, well, don't I feel stupid? Hey, that works too. Stella's been happy. There's finally most of it's gone, so she can go for a walk. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I doubt they'll probably look any different. I mean, they might look a little clearer or something because it's a stronger console, but they should run better. Just in general, because it is a stronger console. I'm curious to see how they're going to do special edition Switch 2s. Seeing how they apparently aren't going to color the Joy-Cons anymore, which I guess for a special edition they probably will. There ain't no way I'm getting one this year, though. It'd probably be next spring or so before I get one. Gotta save up for it. But as far as I'm aware, about the only other things I gotta save for is Christmas, yeah. I'm figuring if I can get lucky, maybe around my birthday. Not this coming birthday, but next year's birthday. I'll just have to see how work and stuff this year goes. Because right now, so far as I'm aware, the only games I have coming out that I'm gonna buy this year are Legend ZA and Fantasy Life I, whenever that comes out again, gets a new release date. Pokemon ZA probably will, but it'll probably be more or less the same thing as... Well, it looks like the Switch games and the Switch 2 games aren't going to be that different. So it'll probably be a cross-gen game. Which means, you know, because they've already said it'll be playable on the Switch, but it will, of course, if the Switch 2 comes out, be playable on the Switch 2. It'll be kind of like Black and White 2 that way, I think. Where Black and White 2 were technically 3DS games, but they were also DS games. Because if you put them in a 3DS, the 3D did work. But yes, it wouldn't surprise me at all if ZA's release date was around the same general time as the Switch 2 release, which will probably be this summer or fall. I'm gonna guess fall though, because, you know, gotta get that Christmas money. I kinda like it though. I mean, it's nice and sleek. It'll be interesting to see the skins and stuff they put out for it, the accessories. I'm a little sad that it looks like you can't swap out the straps on the Joy-Cons, because they'd make a dumb killing just with a bunch of little various colored straps for Joy-Cons. Oh yeah, Mario Kart's fun. I've never owned a Mario Kart game, but I have played with friends. It's a fun game. Yeah, they've always got to have a Mario game to release with the new Nintendo system. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we got a new like Smash Brothers and stuff. Because I'm sure we'll get a new Animal Crossing. And of course we'll get new Zeldas. But it will also be nice to see what older games they're able to properly port to it. Because I'd love to see them port the Kingdom Hearts games over to it, just so I have a portable system that I could play them on. I mean, you can get them now, but you have to have internet access to play them, and meh. But I will totally buy 2 different versions of a game if it means I can have one I can put in my pocket more or less and take with me. That is my text notification tone. That has been my text notification tone for years. Austin John pointed out that it looks like you might be able to use a Joy-Con as like a mouse, as in, you know, running it over a table and clicking, which should be good for games that are computer game ports. So that might be a thing. But we're just gonna have to wait till April to see what else they want to tell us. I do wonder though if they're gonna put it out in different colors. Because I know with the regular Switch you could get the one with the blue and red Joy-Cons, or you could get the one with the black Joy-Cons. Which I guess for black Joy-Cons it'd probably just be like a white little ring underneath the joysticks. Rattatas. I'm gonna be so tired of Rattatas by the time I'm finished with this. I would, of course, still love it if they would port over the old Pokemon games. My dad walked through. But I would love to be able to buy a heck, even just a Switch game, or download it. Basically just a big collection of Pokemon games up to Gen 3. Which would include Fire Red and Leaf Green, of course. But it'll be fun, and everybody can finally stop being like Nintendo Switch 2 every time there's a Nintendo Direct, or someone sneezes the right way. Yeah, January has gone by pretty fast. I know I was looked down at my clock the other day and saw the date, and it's like, really? Is it really halfway through the month already? Alright, go eat your dinner. You're welcome to join back once you're done. Ooh, I'm not a big lasagna fan, but my dad likes it. Go eat your lasagna. I'm not certain what we're having for dinner. I mean, we have some options. We went grocery shopping earlier, but I don't think we've quite decided. Might just cheat and I didn't realize this had sound effects in it. I just chose it because it was a soundtrack of the original game music. That's kind of funny. Ah. We need a white mouse Pokemon. Or for like a mouse Pokemon to have a white shiny. house when I was younger, when I was in high school. Little white dude with a couple tan spots on him. Excuse me, I don't want to listen to no lullabies. Okay, hopefully that is the only track on this that has game noises added to it or recorded from it. It was nice though. We went on our walk and the sun came out. It's actually out a little bit today, which is funny because we're supposed to get like an inch of snow sometime later. Hey, thank you for subscribing. It's nice to know my YouTube subscription thing still works. Even though it's the gift stops about 10 seconds too soon. I need to stretch those out and make them bigger. Of course, sadly, I've heard Streamlabs has fallen into the AI train, which means I might need to switch over from Streamlabs. I'm for some kinds of AI, but I'm not for the AI that like steals people's art and writing and is trained on people's books and the shady stuff they do where they train it on people's voices so that it can mimic people's voices. Like, I was okay with it at like the beginning, like 2.5 years ago, when all it was like randomly generated people pictures. But now, you know, it's, oh, all our models are trained off of your information. It's like, no. Hello, Overlord, Bloodstar, Incubus, Vampire Hybrid. What a name. I reckon we're pretty good. Is there any particular word out of that long-ass title that you would like to be called? I'm not saying the entire thing every single time, otherwise I'm just gonna call you Overlord. And I've used up my daily cuss word. Come on, mice. Mices. Because you're not technically a rat yet, you still have fur on your tail. Mice don't have fur on their... Or, well, not all mice have fur on their tails, I think. Because mine didn't. Bloodstar? Okay, that works. I will try to make a note to remember that. I make no promises right away, though. It might take me a time or two. to remember to snag clips after this stream. I don't know. I think we can get this before 1,000. So long as the random number generator in the game is on our side. Sure. What's your team so far? I plan on doing a dinosaur run in Sword in a couple of weeks. Not next week unless I manage to get this shiny today, but the week after. It's always fun to see people doing team-themed runs. Have you found the pillows, baby? I washed up all the bed stuff yesterday and made the bed and washed Stella's bed, and so she had that big moment when she laid down on the bed and it was all nice and clean. Clean bed is a win for everybody. And for reference, Stella is my dog. You'll see my other nuisance sometime today during stream. He always pops up on the desk eventually. Dad and his loud westerns. We rearranged the living room, and he's like, I'll have to be able to turn the speaker down. I'll be able to hear it. And it's like, no, you won't. Like, that speaker will stay exactly as loud as it's always been, which means I can close my door and still hear the movie you're watching through it. Roserade, Scolipede, Salazzle, Stuntank, Toxicroak. Ooh, nice! Nice variety of Pokemon there. And all of them are dual types, which is always a plus. Each one of them guys Scald if you can for a water type move. I've used Roserade, Salazzle, Toxicroak, and Toxtricity on teams before. They're good Pokemon. I have not used Stuntank or Scolipede, but if Scolipede is in Legend ZA, I might use it then. Because I adored my Scorch and Shield. And I kind of got to go with the other giant centipede. Phew. Oh, I forgot I had that around my wrist. Rearrange myself a smidge. Love how the first handful of these are clearly from the first route of the game. Oh, did our flag come loose? It did. Every time that we have a flag outside, and every time the wind changes direction, it gets kind of just tangled around the pole. Still no burgundy mouse. Oh, come on, time for another. Alright, I'm to 50. Well, 750, but I'm to 50 Rattata out of my batch of 150 to trade. Just a smidge over the 164 it took me to get the first shiny. Nice. I've used Crobat, Venusaur, and Toxapeck in other main teams as well. These being teams of I used during like a first playthrough of a game. But yeah, themed runs are always fun, especially when you get to like a trainer where you have to figure out a workaround for type weaknesses. To be fair though, now it's a little easier to cover type weaknesses than it used to be, just because we have so many Pokemon. Because all you really need are Pokemon with a really good move pool. Welcome back. Was your lasagna good? Good. Glad you enjoyed your dinner. I've hit the 50 Pokemon trade point. Gone a little past it. It's a little bit of progress. How's your Stardew Valley playthrough going, James? It's been a couple days, so I figured you've made a bit more progress. Oh, nice! Did you have Pierre punch Morris? Nice. Generally, about year 3 is when I complete the community center. Generally, thereabouts. I know in my current game I'm approaching year 3 and have like everything but one fish. Because it has to rain for me to be able to catch it. So it's like, like really, I'm one fish away. Really? Really, game? Really? Actually, I might be 2 fish away from finishing the community center. $122 plushies is a good number of plushies to have. I think I have 30 odd plushies. I don't know, it's been a while since I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The cat knocked my poor Leafy on over. Uh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29. There might be a 30 with one back there. 31, 32. Yeah, somewhere around like 30 to 35 plush. And if I had the extra money, I would buy more. No, I have a Teddy Ursa Squishmallow as well, but I don't know if that counts because they're kind of pillows. Ooh, go for it. It doesn't hurt to take a break on occasion. Look at it this way, though. Having bad luck in a game just means that eventually you're going to have good luck. I mean, I had pretty good luck with the Rattata and Raticate up to this one, which, you know, I figured at least one of these guys was going to take half of forever to get. Yeah, go back to it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with taking a break for a while. If it makes you feel better, it took me 2 years to beat Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, I'll be taking a break either week after next or whenever I find this next Rattata. Nice. Nothing wrong with a bit of variety. About Pokemon plush are about the only kind of plush I consistently collect. I've been tempted by some of the cow squishmallows before. At some point in time, I would like to get one of the strawberry cow plushes. But Pokemon toys are about my biggest plushie collection. On occasion, I consider buying a few like dinosaurs. I have a couple dinosaur plush, but not many. There's a T-Rex plush at my local dollar store that has been there for like a year and a half, I think. He doesn't even have a price tag anymore. I've been very tempted to buy him. And then the like Minecraft glow squid plush they have at like Walmart, I've been kind of tempted to get as well. But I think that's meant to be more of a pillow. Aw. I remember Care Bears. I probably had a couple Care Bear plush when I was little, but I couldn't tell you what ones anymore. I know a few years ago when they kind of had a resurgence, I was very tempted to get the what is it, the Loyal Heart plush, the dog. But I'm slowly working my way through getting sitting cuties of all of the like Pokemon I've had on my teams for main game playthroughs. The last plush I got, let's see if I can reach him. Almost. Just a second. Ah! You and me both. This is my last plush. The Noivern Sitting Cutie. I got him on Black Friday. Because for Black Friday, they do free shipping and handling, and that's about the only way I get Sitting Cuties anymore, because now they're $16 a plush. Then before that, I got my Miltank plush and my Furfrou plush. Trust me, I could hop on the Pokemon Center and spend like $400 on Pokemon plush. Easy. Oh, you are all caught and tangled in my headset. There we go. Go up here just for now. I'll put you back on your proper shelf later. Can hang out with Frank and Poppy. Then the last big plush I got was probably, and I say big, bigger than like the general small plush, was probably my Ursaluna plush a friend sent me. I'm not much of a horror game person. I enjoy watching them. Like, I'll watch Markiplier play or like a few other people, but I'm not a huge horror person myself. I'm sure given enough time, Mama Blueberry will probably talk me into playing like Resident Evil or something. But I'm also not much of a first person shooter game person, so good luck with that. Alright, we're about halfway through the first round of trades. But no, if I could have afforded it, I'd have like totally ordered every Pokemon plush the Build-A-Bear Workshop got. But Build-A-Bear plushes are ridiculously expensive if you're like ordering the special ones online. It's like, I don't need any extra add-ons, guys. It's like, I legit just want this Pokemon in plush form. Though I would love to be able to get my friend a Mimikyu plush from Build-A-Bear. She really likes ghost types. Nose itches. So many black mice. Rev that engine, dude. Hate it when people do that. Drive by the house and rev at an engine. It's like, dude, we're not impressed. Go away. I've gone silent. Cute. Why have I gone silent? Let me check my background noise real fast. Did it just do that thing where it quits? There we go. Might be a, probably a hiccup in that audio file. That sounds cute. It is so funny though, because when I was little, my nanny, and I say nanny, she was my she's my stepdad's mom. She didn't want to be called grandma, so we called her nanny. She ran a gift and collectibles shop, so did Beanie Babies and Pokemon cards and a bunch of other like Coca-Cola plushes. And you're not catching these Rattata yourself. Quit that. Tinkaton, Tinkaton's nice. I used Tinkaton in my Violet run. Then I have a friend, she has a Tinkaton on her team as well. I really gotta poke her about completing Violet. It's been long enough. I told her I'd give her $20 to put towards the DLC for her birthday. If she wanted me to. Come on, rat. I know you exist. I've found one of you. Can I find the other, please? I'm managing to do these trades during stream, like, by the skin of my teeth. But this is the only way to get Alolan Rattata, because he's not in Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet. This makes me want to go fight the Elite Four. Not doing this trade, but the music. Did she hear me talking about her needing to finish her game? Just a moment. Oh, just sharing nerdy stuff. Cinnamon, nice. I have a, just a regular Dosh Bun on my team. In Scarlet, he's a tank. My Dosh Bun is a destroyer of dragons. Then I have a shiny, I do have a shiny Mabostiff in my Violet game. She's a tank as well, and she's huge. Like, literally, she might not be, like, the largest size Mabostiff you can find, but she's bigger than Arven's Mabostiff. I am excited to see the next, the Gen 10 dog Pokemon. That'll be very fun. And the cat, of course. Of course, I think it's kind of funny that for just whatever reason, they're like, here, have 3 new dog evolution lines in Generation 9. So this should be about 64 more to trade. And then when one of them isn't shiny, we close out the game and restart. Oh, nice! The only plush I have of Final Evolution Pokemon, like bigger ones, of starters, is none of them, because my only Final Evolution plushes right now are the Sitting Cutie Venusaur and Meganium, I think? Think they're my only starter evolution plushes? Yeah, looks to be that way. I do have a bigger, like, one of the Build-A-Bear sized chest pin plushes though. One of the ones is like a little over a foot tall. He's sitting on the shelf above me. Someone in here yesterday who really likes the Poplio and like Primarina as well. I don't remember if it was G Ranch or not though. It might have been. I had a grand old time hunting shiny hunting Poplio and Scarlet and Violet. Nice. The one Terapagos plush, the one of it in like the fancy form, looks like a pillow. All I could see when I thought of that one is like, oh look, it's a pillow. I have an entire like little self-made wish list of Pokemon plush I want. I wish the Pokemon Center website would let us actually make a wish list. No, the biggest plush I want is I want the big Appleton plush. The one that's like life-sized. Ooh, excuse me. Well, James, you're gonna have to save you up a little bit of money and look. I wasn't huge on Pokemon plush until I was older. Like, yes, I'd get one here and there, you know, find one at Walmart, find them at conventions when me and a friend used to go to a couple of those a year, but, I didn't start kind of more majorly collecting until a couple of years ago, I think. The first thing I ordered off the Pokemon Center website was my, Applin plush. He sits right here. Always just slightly out of reach. And I, like, check the website every day waiting for them to restock this plush, ear covered in cat fur. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's official merch. Also, to be fair, I've probably been collecting for just a bit longer than you. Most of my Pokemon stuff orders is like, oh, I have a little bit extra I can spend this month. I'm gonna order me a plush. So like the biggest part of my Pokemon plush collection I've collected like over the past 5 years. But yeah, keep an eye out in like the toy sections and stuff of just local stores, because you never know where you're gonna find stuff. Like I have a little Riolu plush I found at a Family Dollar Tree. And yes, that is the name of the store. It is 2 different stores squished together, owned by like the same company. And so I snagged it when I found it, and our local dollar store has a tiny little section of Pokemon toys. I've not really seen plush there, but they have the little Lego Connects things and cards generally. I used to have a bunch of the little, just the little plastic Pokemon figures. But at one point in time, they went to my niece and nephew, and the biggest majority of them have just been lost as time's gone by. Yeah, if something good goes up on the Pokemon Center, you gotta jump on it, otherwise it gets scalped really fast. Yeah, in the US, the pre-order bonus was the Legends Arceus Sitting Cutie, but like no one got the Sitting Cutie at time of release from ordering through the Pokemon Center website. They got it like a month or two later. And honestly, I was scrolling through their plush one day and they sold it separately as well, so I just like, oh, okay, and ordered it. I think that was that year's Black Friday order. My little llama god, he's somewhere on the shelf behind me. I was going to order, get the physical copy from the Pokemon Center, but it was like, oh, it's like, I don't know if this will make it on time, so I canceled it. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be in, the state I have registered as my address at that point in time. It's like, just pre-order the digital version. Do have a friend, though. She manages to generally go to GameStop and get the little pre-order things. Which, as of late, the pre-order bonuses haven't been super great. I think for Legends Arceus, they gave you a bunch of little postcards with pictures on them, which are cute, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you couldn't have done anything else? Used to be you'd get figures, or you'd get some dumb little cardboard hat. I don't think we got the cardboard hats. That was for X and Y, I think. She was friends at a GameStop we used to go to when we both lived in the same state, and they would give her, if she asked, the big like fake cardboard game boxes. I think I have one of those for Black 2 somewhere. Nice. Keep a hold of it. You never know when stuff like that'll be worth a good penny. I mean, I spent $20-something on the one Legends Arceus special card. The Arceus card that came with the little figure and like a handful of booster sets. Because I wanted the card and the figure. She's out like a light. Nice. I get stuff from GameStop every great once in a while. We don't go that often because our nearest one is like an hour away. But last time I went in, it was, what was it? After New Year's, I think. Just a little bit. And oh my god, they'd been bought out. Like, the guy looked at me, I looked around, and it's like, you're looking a little thin and stuff. Here he goes. We had a dude come in the other day and buy like $2,000 worth of stuff. I was like, dang. I bought a used copy of Sword that day. It was about the same as I would have been able to get it on Amazon, and Pokemon games don't generally go on sale. But I don't know what my next plush is going to be yet. It'll depend on when I have the money to order one. I usually get maybe 2 or 3, just generally the sitting cuties a year. Then when the new Pokemon games come out, when they release the starter plushes, I usually get a plush of what starter I plan on getting. I did that with Sweet Cocoa. And then got the Lechonk plush they released later. I think the last plush I bought from GameStop was my Glaceon plush. Graywin's somewhere on the shelf behind me as well. My camera's not pointed up high enough for you guys to be able to see it, though. Eventually, one day, if I ever manage to get a place alone, I'll have to have a special shelf or something for all my Pokemon plush. No, I will forever be a little bit jealous of like Jaden Animations. And because she has she got all 150 something, because there were a couple Pokemon with multiple form changes in Gen 5, but she got all the Gen 5 sitting cuties from the Pokemon company for free. Because she told her dude, hey, send me a couple things and I'll review them. And they sent her just the entire Gen 5 sitting cutie collection. And it's like, okay, I'm a little jealous here. Just a smidge. I joke when people ask me like how successful I want to be. It's like, I want to be just successful enough that the Pokemon company sends me something. Booster pack, Pokemon plush, a cease and desist, something. The ultimate dream would be getting an invite to Worlds, but I'm not like, probably not active enough video wise for that. Yes, I saw. Thank you for that. I have a little animation that goes off in the corner of my screen sometimes. The keyword there though is sometimes, because for whatever reason it doesn't always work with YouTube. I appreciate it. every little bit helps. Also, I just really enjoy having people to talk to while I stream. Really looking forward to the new game coming out and being able to play with people. That's funny. I have a video on my phone of one of my dog's puppies. She's been fixed, so no more puppies, but this was 5 or 6 years ago now, probably. And it's just one of them kind of like, I can't say they're barking, but they're not like they're kind of howling, just a little noise, because, you know, itty bitty puppy. And every once in a while I can play it, and she perks up, and that head tilts, and the ears perk up a little bit. It's so funny. Actually, if you look in my shorts, it's probably there. Come on. Disappointment 817. Got Stitch and all his cousins here. Every time I see him, all I can think of is this song from a movie called, what is it? A Million Ways to Die in the West? Something like along those lines. And there's a song in it about mustaches. And it's really dumb and stupid because it's a comedy, but it's like, every time I see this Rattata, I think of that song. I'm gonna have to go listen to it later. I am way behind on my count. Which I'm not surprised, because I don't always manage to hit my count button as hard as I should, so it will count. I'll have to readjust it here in a moment. Alright, 18, 19, 20, 22, 150, which puts me at 28. Then 28. This one will make 29. Yes, well, I mean, Simpsons has been going just as long. Also, Power Rangers is one of those things that's like easily recyclable. Storyline wise, like all you gotta do is do different characters and like a different theme for the Power Rangers. And you can redo it just over and over and over and over again. That superhero trope. I remember watching Power Rangers when I was little. I think, what is it? Wild Force was one of my favorites. And then what was it? Ninja Force, or the one after it about ninjas, I watched, I think, the first 7 or 8 episodes of and then stopped. I rewatched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie every once in a while. Get a chuckle over the fact that they had to kind of retcon the movie and the show so they could have a plausible reason for the new outfits. I mean, people watch it, otherwise they wouldn't make new seasons of it. I can remember it bouncing around between like Fox and ABC Family and Disney and yes, Ninja Storm. I don't know who owns the rights to Power Rangers now. Probably Disney. But no, I liked Wild Force because you got all sorts of different animals they could use in like in the Zoids. I like that they just weren't stuck with, you know, one for each of them and then one special one. Also, I liked how much that the leader lady couldn't sing. She was bad at singing. And I got a good chuckle of their like their extra member being a werewolf trope for a little bit. I don't remember much about Lost Galaxy. Of course, to be fair, I was little. Like, not super little, but younger. I remember, what was it, Power Rangers in Space, when they had the crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was fun. I get a chuckle out of, which one is it? The Power Rangers Rescue, where the big dude who like sends them out on missions is just like a guy with a big dog head. That one always was kind of funny because it was a very poorly done dog head. SPD? Okay, yeah. Power Rangers is good though. Fun and simple. You always get that one episode where they're like falling into a volcano or some weird thing. Mystic Force was one of those ones I kind of missed. Like, I knew they were based on, like, mythical creatures, but the only one I could ever remember was the Red Ranger was a dragon. And, like, that was it. I couldn't remember what any of the other ones were. Of course, I watched a little bit of, Kamen Rider when it started airing. Like, it was only the first 6 or 7 episodes, I think. I just remember thinking the first episode where the one kid's being chased, being kind of stalked by the dragon was funny. And then the big bad boy motorcycle rider dude's creature was like a giant bat. That was funny too. I'm kind of sad that the Power Rangers movie remake didn't do well enough to get a sequel. That would have been a fun little trilogy to just redo. Make it as serious or as dumb as they wanted. Because it's Power Rangers, it's got to be a little bit dumb. Managed to put oh my god, the first chick was Rita. Oh, what was the second dude? Zed? But it's like you didn't do Lord Zed or the gold winged dude. I don't think he was involved. It's like we're missing main characters here from the villain group, guys. Also, I like that what's his name was kind of a jerk in the Power Rangers movie. Zordon. Kinda need to rewatch that now. Oh, you too. Go enjoy your meal. Hopefully we will chat again soon. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming Monday. Sundays are my day off. Well, Sundays and Wednesdays, generally. Gonna have to watch a Power Rangers movie later. Oh, good luck against your boss. But no, you're fine. Lurk all you want. I've almost hit 850 and we'll be resetting soon to do another 150 trades. Alright, last two. Either one of you two want to be the lucky Rattata? That one was not. Come on, it'd be kind of neat to get this at 850. Luck be a lady. Aw. No shiny. Unless I got it and just was not paying attention, in which case that sucks. But go through my last few here because I was having a conversation and just double check. Because Lord knows it can be easy to miss a shiny on occasion. I've done it. When breeding for a shiny Miltank. I'm not going to go through all 150, I just want to go through this last handful. Alright, that looks pretty clear to me. Not too bad. 50 trades in a half hour is pretty good. Pokemon can never change their logo colors. Never. Alright, let's do this next batch. Where you can be really not. Actually, it'd be really funny if I got this at like 864. I think I'm just past funny numbers I could get this shiny on. The next one would be like, what would the next funny number be? I don't think there is one that doesn't just go astronomically off into like really high numbers. I was gonna say 69,420, but if it takes 69,000 trades for me to get this, I'm just gonna give up and breed for it in Sun and Moon. Because I would probably have better egg odds. Hopefully though, hopefully I shouldn't go over. Hopefully I'm under for this one as well. Because I would very much enjoy not having to spend 3 weeks hunting for this. Be 1,000 this week, 1,500 next week would bring me up to 25. Then after I'd beat Sword, it would be at least another week, which would be 3. Yeah, it'd take me about 3 weeks to hit odds. Maybe a smidge over, because I don't remember the exact number for odds in this. I just know it's like 4,000 something. Oof. But we got this. I will be doing this even if it takes me to 8,000. Hopefully won't. Knock on some wood for luck. Ooh. I can see though why people get pro controllers to sit here and do this, and then they just check their batches every like hour or something to see what they've got. It is completely understandable. Chick, you are so lucky I'm resetting this. What would you do with 858 Rattata? I guess considering she trades you all of them, she probably has that many. Still though, what are you doing with that many Rattata? Oh, sorry about that. I don't mean to be all yawny, and am not doing it on purpose. I watched John Stone's latest shiny video, and he got lucky and got shiny Arceus in like 130 resets, which he was using 2 consoles to hunt, so that was what, 75? No, that's 75 and 75 is 150. 65? Yeah, 65 resets. That's some good luck. Of course, to be fair, I would dual hunt shiny legendaries as well if I could. But sadly I can't. I don't have an extra switch. And I also don't have an extra capture card. I could do the cheaters way for the people who have the DS setups, but like can't capture card them and like stick my camera down and record it. But I'd like to avoid doing that. That might be something I could do with the Switch too, I guess. I would still have to order another capture card, but that wouldn't be too bad. Being able to hunt on a Switch and then a Switch 2. It'd probably require me to rebeat whatever game I was hunting on, but that would be okay. I'd probably have to disconnect one from the internet, though. Which wouldn't be too huge a deal. Foot's wanting to go numb. Let's move it. Do 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 do. Whew. Excuse me. I said I don't mean to be all yawny when I play this, but after about the first set, it gets a little repetitive, and it's more like I've said before, just because I'm not very active. I'm not having to make sure, I keep an eye on the screen well enough to notice the sparkles. I'm not having to actually physically throw the Pokeball, we passed 864. Gotta put a friend this afternoon about a shiny Eevee. It's so funny though, because in the next 2 weeks the Pokemon present rumors are gonna start real thick and heavy. Because we're just a little over a month away. We're what, 40-ish days? I think this month has 31 days. So we're getting closer. Hopefully they drop something else fun this year. Not that Legends ZA isn't going to be fun, but I'd love to see another Pokemon Mystery Dungeons remake or something. Not that I played the last Mystery Dungeons remake. I didn't have the money for it, okay? It was COVID. I wasn't working. Well, I was working when it dropped, I think. When it was... No, actually no, I wasn't, because I think it released in April. Or something like that. Because I stopped working in March. Literally the day after Animal Crossing released. The day Animal Crossing released. I'd taken my, what was it, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? Because I'd returned to work the week before, because I'd had cataract surgery at the beginning of the month. So I couldn't work for a week, because I couldn't lift anything over 10 pounds, couldn't bend over at the waist. Couldn't put any, major pressure on my body while my eye healed. And, I worked that one weekend, because we got me a pair of just clear safety glasses to keep water from splashing up into my eyes. And then the next week, that Thursday, Animal Crossing dropped. And then the next morning I got up, took a shower, got dressed, was going out to feed and water the animals before I went to work, and my dad got a phone call that we were shutting down and I wasn't needed. And then I didn't work again till June? Excuse me. Hiccups. Ugh. I've worked from June to I want to say about the middle of September, and then my boss broke her back and couldn't afford to pay all the people she needed at her little restaurant, and I lost my job. Oh look, we're fifth of the way through. And I didn't work for about a little over a year. And then after that I started cleaning, and that's what I've been doing since. Oh, this is the one that cuts off for a minute. I'm just gonna let it run. It'll pick back up in a moment. I'm looking forward to the busy season rolling back around. I gripe and complain about it, but I do enjoy it. Awkward silence is awkward. There we go. I'll have to make a mental note to to find a different red, blue, and yellow OST to listen to. I was really tempted to continue listening to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth soundtrack, but I don't think I could go. But it's fun. But it's Pokemon for Final Fantasy music. All right, almost to 900. There we go. Power plant music, I think. Music is part of the foundations of my childhood. This music, a handwritten guide on how to get the cut TM, how to get Mr. Mime. I think he told me how to get Jinx. Running around the Silphco building until you tried out all of the teleporters to find the right way. Fourth floor teleporter is the one you will need to go to. I think you gotta get the key card first, though. Congratulations on killing the boss. Was it an area boss, or did you defeat Ganondorf? Nice, congratulations. I know a little bit about Legend of Zelda. Not a ton, but a little bit. There's a comic I like reading. It's Growing Up Guardo, where Link is raised by Ganondorf and his people. And it's kind of a defying the usual roles comic. It's pretty good. Nice. Actually, I need to go see if that comic is updated. Give me the enemies to family game comic. Well, kind of. The basic story in this is that when Link is reborn, he is actually born as a twin, and because they think they do not need one of the babies, they take one out into the desert to leave it, but they take the wrong baby. So Ganondorf finds him and, like, adopts him. I need to reread that. It's been a while. It's a fun read. They play into a bunch of little bits and pieces from the other game, like the things from the Twilight game, I think. Twilight Forest or whatever it's called. Don't quote me, I don't remember everything right off the top of my head. They have those guys in there, and it's fun. I think my favorite game series, probably not counting like Pokemon, might have to be Kingdom Hearts. Considering it's probably one of the only game series I really actually sit down and play. I'd say Final Fantasy, but every Final Fantasy game more or less is different unless it's a direct sequel to another Final Fantasy game, so Final Fantasy doesn't count. Let's see, what, Tears of the Kingdom came out last year? No, probably not. At least not for a couple more years. They might get one out, see, 2025. They might get one out towards the end of 2026. I don't know how the team for Zelda games works on their games. Because, like, with Pokemon, you generally know that they work on 2 Pokemon games at a time. They work on the next game, and then they have a B team working on the next game after. I don't know how it works for Zelda games. I don't know if it's one big team focusing on one game, or if they have two teams focusing on two different games, or two teams focusing on a game and a DLC, or you just have to wait and see. You never know, they could surprise you. Creeping ever closer to 900. You know what? They might have two teams working on Zelda games, considering they've done a couple of remakes, you know, where they just improve the graphic and adapt the gameplay skills. Because, I mean, you guys got the Zelda game where you actually played as Zelda this year, or last year. So you could, you could get the next Zelda game sooner than you think. Though there's always a chance it might be a remaster, and then in a year or two you guys will get the next, main game in the series. I think I have a friend who desperately wants a at least a Switch port for Twilight Princess. I have to play Zelda games eventually. Keep telling myself I might. Yes, but you did get stuff in between them. They did the DLC, and then the Hyrule Warriors, I think, or was that the DLC? And then didn't they remaster Wind Waker? So you'll probably get a little bit of Zelda stuff in between. You just won't get the next big game for a few years. But Zelda's one of those games that's probably worth the wait. Look, I waited 13 years for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. 6 years is nothing. I could wait 6 years for the next Pokemon game if I absolutely had to. I'd complain about it because they got us used to a more or less yearly game release schedule, but after the first year or two, it's just kind of meh. You get used to it and are okay with waiting. I mean, I think the biggest thing about the wait for ZA this year is we all expected at least a little bit of news because it's the Pokemon Company. They always either give us too much news or too little news. Though I think they did pretty good with Scarlet and Violet news-wise. They gave us just enough. But this year it's been complete radio silence. So everybody's guys, you used to overshare. What happened? We're not used to the news cycle for Pokemon being quiet for an entire year. Game-wise, at least. I mean, we're still getting new updates and new events and stuff for the games. But usually we've heard something about the new game by now. At least a little something. Which we'll hear something next month. Because the promotional cycles should start on Pokemon Day. Then depending on release date will depend on how the rest of the promotional cycle goes. But we should be slightly back to the regular one. So like we'll get Pokemon Day news, then it'll probably be June-ish before we get the next update, and then like we'll get something in July and a little something in August, and this is assuming it comes out in November and not August or like September or something. But if it does come out in like a sooner month, I could not tell you anything about what the promotional cycle would look like because we've not had a Pokemon game release in August. Generally, I want to say they used to drop in May? March? Somewhere between like May and March. Back when they were doing, when Japan would get the games and then the rest of the world would get it 4 months after or something. And then with X and Y, which were global releases everywhere, the games released in October? Towards the end of October. And I can't remember if Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were the same. And then with Sun and Moon, I want to say those were either October or the first November releases. I don't quite remember. I'd have to look. But as of Switch games, they've all been releasing in November to hit that sweet spot before the holidays, so we got used to kind of the promotional period for game coming out in November, even with Legends Arceus, which came out that January. It still followed the semi-regular promotional cycle because all the stuff was more or less tied in with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, except for like the 10 or 15 minute little guide video they did walking you through some of the how to play the game and stuff. I think that came out in December, like end of December, beginning of January. And then we started all over again in February with Scarlet and Violet. And I realized very much how weird my sense of time for that was. So it will be fun to see how this year's promotional cycle for ZA goes. Oh, I'm past 900. 900 mice. Excuse me. I have to get up in a moment and get a drink. Stella's still snoozing on the bed. Do we still have a chance of snow this evening? I'm gonna check and see, and they've booted us up from like an inch to inch and a half to like 2 feet. 39 degrees outside. Oosh. Small chance of snow. What is the hourly radar looking like? Oh heck, if we get snow, we ain't getting it till like late this evening. Which is fun. Did my music not start again? Oh, it's doing the thing. Every once in a while, if I have a YouTube video looped, it will hiccup and the video will play, but the sound will not. I want to check this last Rattata, because I only saw it out of the corner of my eye. That is the wrong last Rattata to be checking. I want to check this one. Okay, regular lowland Rattata, I figured. So many mices, so many mices. Still holding out hope that I might get my shiny in this batch. Yep. Come on, chick, I got 90 more Rattata for you. Oh. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Told you he'd be up here eventually. Okay, rejected. Hi. 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 Hopefully like being bitten today. I rub your ears. Yeah. He's gotta come have his attention. Come keep me company for a little bit. You want that side of your head rubbed, don't you? Okay, hold on. We did a little bit of play fighting again last night. Yeah, he got me. He gets me. He don't break skin, but he'll leave a nice little indent. Troublemaker. Yes, you are, you troublemaker. You wanna watch these mice with me? Huh?
Yeah, I got a little bit of fun out.
Okay.
Not today, I can't. Monday.
Yeah.
Even the check, well, I spent a hops $132 bounced.
Huh.
And stuff from last Wednesday, well, I stopped at the, when I go to the doctor, bounced for $31. Something went with a buck of money quick.
Sorry about that. Alright. Let's get these last handful of trades done. Hi, Pin Pin. He's back. My troublemaker. You, my troublemaker. What you doing, troublemaker? Huh? Hi, Bubba. I say, that curtain's open. You can look out the window. What? Oh. Give you some rough lovin's. Huh? Gotta love on the boy. He wants his head scratched. Oh. You need some lovin's. Oh. Hey! Don't bite me. I wasn't doing nothing but playing. Am I just getting love bites now? Oh, can you rub your cheeks? Keep biting me, you guys. You're so mean to Mama. I'm gonna stop feeding you. Then you really be under my feet. Little pest. Bite my hands. Bites the hand that feeds him. Well, not really, because I'm right-handed. He's chomping on my left. Oh. Okay, for half a second, I don't know why, he looked kind of red. It's my wishful thinking manifesting his shiny. Are you coming back? No, not this one. Hey. Well, come here. I'll hey! Hey, 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 hey! I was petting you. You didn't have to get mean. Forget you. I won't pet you again then. He's in the mood to play. You got 1,001 toys in the living room. Go get one of them. You don't chase the laser's probably dead anyways, but he don't chase it. He did it first, but generally after he figures out like where it's coming from and that I've got it, he doesn't chase it anymore. That's what happened with Stella. She chased it for about 4 days and then stopped. Because she figured out we were the ones controlling where it went. I think Dad's watching Fear Thy Neighbor. Fun show. He had background noise for his background noise. Watching videos on his phone while watching a movie. I don't even multitask like that, dude. Though I have done some wild multitasking before. I used to come into the bedroom and I'd have a TV on because I was playing a DVD in the or a CD in the DVD player, and my Game Boy open for like Pokemon names or something so I could get them spelled right, and a computer on because I was plotting or planning for something, making teams or doing nicknames or something like that. Alright, I forgot there were Pokemon cries in this. I was about to say, what in the world? Like, where's Mewtwo at? Excuse me. Nope. No, I still think we could maybe get it in 65 Rattata. Give or take a few, because I'm sure my count's wrong again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9. That's 60. Well, that's 54. 55, 56, 57, 58. 58, that would be 42, so I am 7 behind. This would be 57, which would put me in 43. Okay, caught back up. I almost wonder if the stats of the Rattata would have something to do with shiny, with the if the one you get in return is shiny, but probably not. They know it's just odds. It's that thing clicking through the shiny or not shiny thing 4,000 times until it lands on yes. I would kind of love to see how that like worked mathematically in game, like see the whatever part of the program it is that goes, no, you're not a shiny, then yes, you're a shiny. I wouldn't understand it because I don't know anything about coding, but it'd be kind of neat to see it. Almost to 950. I don't know, I think I got a good feeling about this last batch here today. It's sometime in the next 54 Pokemon we might get it. I need to do an app purge on Dad's phone. Oh, that's those Roku apps. I'm not as worried about Roku apps. Alright, almost to 950. Alright, 50 to go. Yep, we still got a few more to do today, my lady. Madame. Actually, I think she's a lass. Lassie? Tatiana? I feel like I'm just calling her a dog. Come here, Lassie. Lassie, Timmy's falling down the well again. Oh, excuse me. Ouch. I just hit the enter key. 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Okay, okay. That was weird. I thought it changed, but maybe I just I don't know. Apparently I'm going trade mad, guys. The delusions have started. I'm seeing shinies everywhere. My numbers are going up and down without me doing anything. also sync on the SSN. Oh, excuse me. Dad must be eating chips. That cat can hear a bag crinkle and he's just as bad as any dog. He doesn't want it. He just wants to be included. He's not generally interested in people food, which is a good thing. But he just wants the attention. Hi, you're here eating. Pet me. Alright. Excuse me. And 48 to go. Sometimes I forget the polka flute music isn't that long. I'm gonna sit here and go to sleep. Sorry about that. I'd say, but I just don't have a ton to talk about right now. And complaining really only seems to work super well in Scarlet and Violet. I did watch the new little animated Pokemon shorts they're doing covering aspects of Paldea. They did one the other day that was a group fighting in a Alolan Executor raid. They did one a day or two ago when it's them in a Flamigo outbreak, and one of them's a shiny hunter, which was kind of cute. I think they're doing one video that's on sandwiches. And there's supposed to be at least one more thing I think they're doing one on, but I don't remember what it is. And the trainers in this have the most weirdly unbalanced team. You got a trainer with a Hydrapple, a trainer with a Milotic, one with a Pikachu, and another with a Paldean Wooper. Ooh. Alright, almost to 970. That is exactly where I should be. $30 to go. So about 20 more minutes. Give or take a few. It's funny, I can still remember seeing the Pokemon games on a Game Boy Color for the first time. And while the towns weren't exactly color-coded to their names, if I'm not mistaken, they were in Pokemon Gold and Silver. So you'd go to Pewter City and it was actually blue, or gray. You'd go to Cerulean and it was blue. Viridian was green. Vermilion was orange? Something like that. Alright, 25 to go. Excuse me. Are you coming to pester again? Are you just looking for a good spot to sniff? My attacker is back. Actually, it might be looking for a good spot to curl up and lay. He's just sniffing around. He'll hop up here when he feels like it, I guess. Nope, hopping to the floor. 20 to go. Nice. I have to get up and find me something to munch on after this, I think. I have some chips in the kitchen. I don't know if I'm technically supposed to have chips yet, but chips, salt and vinegar chips. I might have to. Of course, to be fair, I had a friend who had her wisdom teeth out, and that night she was eating pizza. And she had all of them out. Oh, I pre-counted. That's okay. She had all of them out at the same time. Like, dude, I had one out and I ate pudding and not yogurt, Jello for 3 days. And scrambled eggs. Don't count this one because it already counted. If I hit the count button too soon, it's fine. This has me greatly wanting to go and replay Rattata Run. Which I guess I technically could do because I do have the N64 thing now. I was okay at the mini games in Stadium. I was decent at most of the ones in the first one and okay at most of the ones in the second one. Still think if they did a video game that was just a bunch of mini games and priced it at like half price of a regular Pokemon game, it'd probably do pretty good. Each one of you that's not shining dashes my hopes and dreams upon the rocks beneath the waves. Mm-hmm. 15 to go. Come on, I would love to not hit 1,000. Or to hit 1,000 and have the thousandth. Good lord, the 1001 be shiny. I apologize, I can't speak today. 12, 13, 14. I think I am one behind. Because this should be 987. 1,000th. So it feels like there should be more of an N there. Or maybe the D should be. It doesn't matter. Ignore my weird brain hyper fixating on the way words should sound. Every once in a while, the word yes sounds like it shouldn't be a word in my brain. Look at how weird this word you've used 1,000,001 times today sounds. Are you sure it's a real word? Yes. Huh, you used it again. It's like, ugh. You gotta stop thinking about that word for like a day. Come on, guys, I'm pinning all my hopes and dreams on the last 11 of you. Well, 12 of you, counting this one. Pokemon World has their own version of the counting games we had when we were little. You know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indian, even though I don't think that one's used anymore. What was it? The monkey jumping on the bed, you know, poor little monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and jumped his head. I guess that one would be easily translated to poor little mankeys. I need like deep lore on the Pokemon world, and not even like legend lore on like legends and stuff, just everyday life stuff. They could do a documentary on just like a 20-minute episodes covering like each city or something, and just like the various things about the life that goes on there. Oh look, here's this Pokemon shelter, here's this gym, here's this fancy restaurant that uses these Pokemon to help cook food. And I'd love it. Like, I would have loved to have seen like a little series of mockumentaries on how Jurassic World was run. Just like episodes covering here's how we take care of the Brontosaurus, and here's how we take care of the T-Rex, and here's how we take care of the Triceratops and the Pachyosaurus and half a dozen of the other ones whose names I can't pronounce. The Parasaurolophus and hope we fit that awkward silent part. They're waiting for the music to kick back in for 10 seconds before it goes silent again. 5 more. Well, 6 counting this one. That's gonna stop any moment now. You know, I think I'll be happy to take a day break from this, just so I don't have to look at her hair anymore. She has lovely hair. I like burgundy hair, but oh my god. So tired of looking for the color burgundy. I can't even remember if I counted this one or not. I'm sorry, my brain's understimulated. I did not count that one. I'm counting this one. Come on! Any of you fellas want to be the shiny, I'll evolve you. It'll take 3 gym battles to do it for some reason, but I'll evolve you. I do believe I just got a Discord message. You can wait a minute. I've only got 2 left. Guess we're gonna hit 1,000. Aw, I was hoping I wouldn't. Alright, bye James. Have a good Sunday. I should be back Monday, barring any unforeseen circumstances, and if that happens, I do try to make a post on YouTube about it. Alright, last one. Come on, just for the irony. Please. I don't want to go into the thousands. Jesus. I was hoping it would thousand to the other direction and I wouldn't have to adjust it. No, it's fine. Yeah, alright guys. And check these last few here because my brain was drifty. It's a lot of Rattata. Alright. No luck today. I will see you Monday, in which I will be going up to 1300. Hope maybe I'll get lucky and get it Monday. If I get it Monday, we will start the sword playthrough Tuesday. I hope you guys have enjoyed the rest of your weekend. I am gonna go get me some chips or something to munch on, and maybe I'm gonna watch a Power Rangers movie. Hope the rest of your guys' evening goes well. I will see you next time. Bye bye.